Hi, friends. Amy Seifert here, speaker and author of Grace Looks Amazing on You and Starved. And today's verse is one of my favorites. It's Psalm 3:3, and it says this: "But you, O Lord, are a shield about me, my glory and the lifter of my head." Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night full of anxious and fearful thoughts, where it almost feels like your thoughts are enemies surrounding you, closing in on you? Maybe you're thinking about those bills that you can't pay, or something you said that you regret, or what other people think about you. This was me a few nights ago, and it was David a few centuries ago. David was being chased down, surrounded by his enemies, and leading the charge was his son, Absalom, who wanted to take his throne. And David writes, "But you, Lord, are my shield." And he doesn't just say that he has a shield, he says God is his shield. Now, back in the day, shields were made of wood, and then they were wrapped in animal skins, and then they were dipped in water so that they would be saturated. Why? So that arrows that were on fire, flaming arrows, they would extinguish the arrows from the enemy, much like the shield of faith that Paul writes about in Ephesians 6. And then David writes two other things. He says, "And you are my glory and the lifter of my head." I would imagine if my son was chasing me down, I think I would be full of shame and rejection and defeat, head down. But he says, God is going to take my shame and make it glory, and he's going to lift my head. So today, two thoughts for you. Use your imagination. When anxiety comes, imagine being behind God as your shield, that he is going in front of you, he is protecting you, he's taking the hits. Or when shame is closing in, close your eyes and imagine God's tender hands lifting up your chin and saying, "Chin up, daughter, chin up, son, I'm your defender."